everyone, I'm Rhino Clavin with your Diz Daily Fix for Thursday, October 11th, 2018, and here's what's happening today. First up, Variety is reporting that Disney is supposedly set to close their acquisition of 21st Century Fox a lot earlier than expected. It was originally anticipated that the deal would close mid-2019, but now current Fox president Peter Rice said during an internal meeting with members of the staff that the deal should be done by New Year's Day. Happy birthday to me. Now, the reality that follows, how many people are going to be losing their jobs just before or after Christmas? That's the sad part of this whole thing, but we'll just have to wait and see, I suppose. So more on that. Stay tuned to wdwinfo.com for more information. Next up, in August, Disneyland put plans for a new luxury hotel at the west end of downtown Disney on hold. Well, now the Disneyland Resort has officially canceled the project entirely. The initial deal was put in place after city officials told the resort that the proposed AAA four-diamond property wouldn't be eligible for a $267 million tax break because the location had changed from the original plans. Disneyland Resort spokesperson Lisa Haynes now says that they have taken the time to review the economics of our proposed four-diamond hotel for Anaheim and have made the final decision to cancel the project. While this is disappointing for many, the conditions and agreements that stimulated this investment in Anaheim no longer exist, and we must therefore adjust our long-term investment strategy. Disney adds that the west end of downtown Disney will now return to its shopping, dining, and entertainment focus, though no details about this were announced. And you may or may not know, but earlier this month, Earl of Sandwich reopened in its former downtown Disney location. No word on what's going to go into ESPN or Rainforest Cafe. We'll just, again, wait and see. Now, next up, the United Nations has designated today, October 11th, as the International Day of the Girl. The United Nations theme of this, the United Nations possessive theme of this year's Day of the Girl is "With Her, a Skilled Girl Force." Disney parks are celebrating this year's Day of the Girl with a global Disney Bound to take place in all of their parks across the world as part of their hashtag Dream Big Princess campaign. Disney is encouraging guests to Disney Bound in outfits inspired by their favorite female Disney characters following the special events costume guidelines at each Disney resort location. Also, as part of this campaign, from October 10th, which was yesterday, through November 20th, 2018, for each like or share of a public video or photo with the hashtag Dream Big Princess on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, Disney Worldwide Services will donate $1 US to Girl Up, the United Nations Foundation's program supporting girls' leadership and empowerment. That's pretty cool. Disney will also debut a Dream Big Princess video series this month, which will focus on women leaders and innovators in a variety of industries across the world, filmed by 21 women from 13 different countries. Like I said, pretty cool. If you're headed into the parks today, remember, you don't have to be a female to support this cause. It's not just for girls. Like, we can all be allies. Support, Disney Bounding is all about outfits that are inspired by, so think color schemes. It doesn't mean you have to dress exactly like the princess, but, color schemes, do a gender bend. Now, over on the Diz Today, our featured article comes from Buddy Candela, titled 5 Attraction Disneyland Does Better Than Walt Disney World. Check out that article on www.info.com and see if you agree with what Buddy has to say and the choices he made. Now, trending on the boards today is a thread titled Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort Information and Questions thread with refurb updates, new pics. That was started by poster Mickey's Toonton. In the thread, posters are sharing lots of new photos of the newly opened areas around the resort, including the new restaurants that have opened this week. Look for this thread on the Disney Resorts forum at disboards.com. And there's also going to be a dining show dedicated to Sebastian's, which was the sit-down dining location that opened earlier this week. That's going to come out on Friday. Now, it's Thursday today, though, and that means a new edition of the Diz Unplugged Universal Edition. And in today's episode, I cannot speak. In today's episode, host Craig Williams and myself are going to be discussing the quick service restaurants at Universal Orlando that we think need to hit the streets, take a hike, get lost. We did this last week with attractions, and it seemed pretty popular, so we figured we'd throw it over to the food side of things. Now, you can check out that episode in all the usual places on iTunes, DizUnplugged.com, and of course YouTube.com/DizUnplugged. Finally, the weather. Now, out in Anaheim today and tomorrow, it's going to be sunny. Highs around the mid 70s and lows just around 60 today. Tomorrow, it's going to be a little warmer with highs in the mid 80s and lows in the mid 60s. Here in Orlando, we're still waiting for that fall weather. So, unfortunately, it's scattered thunderstorms today. However, sunny weather tomorrow. Highs for both days are at 90s and lows are in the lower 70s. So, I'm holding out hope. The humidity is starting to drop. For links to everything that was discussed in today's Diz Daily Fix, you can visit the Daily Fix main page at wdwinfo.com/dailyfix. That is going to do it for me today. I hope you all have a great day, everyone.